was wondering if ever in your coaching examples or relationship with your clients, if you had a moment when celebration actually stayed in the way of winning a contest, a competition. So when someone celebrated too early, perhaps before crossing the finish line.
Yeah, that is so. The quote, let's say, that we have in Romanian is "Don't celebrate before crossing the finish line," right? What comes to my mind is the typical situation of a personality type that is called broad picture personality type. And then the broad picture personality type, they have the motivation, the interest, the focus on the broad picture, but they do not have the interest, let's say, or the preference to go for the details, to go for the closure, proper closure for, let's say, perfecting the job to be done. And in the coaching exercise or in the coaching process, this is the awareness that comes to their mind. So, and obviously I help them in that respect. So I have in mind one client, again, a first line manager, who is the type of broad picture. So therefore, he can do the details, but it's not his preference to do the details. And I was insisting on him that he has to create a delegation process in order to be sure that these kind of details and perfecting and proper closure of the task should be done by his deputy, because the deputy has this complementary personality type. And now we are on holiday, the deputy is in holiday, and he had to go and to do the detail, perfecting, closure, proper finishing. And then he comes in the coaching session and he said, "Gosh, you are so right. I don't want to do this. And you are so right to insist that I do organize the proper delegation process so that my deputy takes care of, let's say, the details, whilst I'm very much in charge of the broad picture and the strategies and the broad orientations for, let's say, our team." And so, let's say, coming back to the quote, which is "do not celebrate before finishing or before crossing the finish line," is be sure that all the details are taken care of. And if you are, let's say, your preference is not for the details, then be sure that somebody will do it, right? There is no delivery without checking all the details, and therefore we are talking about let's say, a competence, an EPSO competence, which is delivery, quality, and results. So I think that we illustrated don't celebrate before crossing the finishing line.